The year 1773, and the East India Company was struggling financially to stay stable. So, the British Parliament, on May 10th of 1773, established a new law known as the Tea Act. This act made it mandatory for the British colonies in America to only purchase English tea, but with a tax. And although cheaper than other teas, this infuriated the colonists, for the sole fact of that creating a monopoly on tea imported to the colonies. However, the real issue was just the tax. The colonists by then were already tired of taxes on everything, like from sugar to playing cards, and the tax on tea was the last straw. So, to protest this, the British colonists devised patriot groups led by Samuel Adams and the Sons of Liberty to stop this tax on tea. This took months, and when the time finally came, they enacted their plan. This plan was to visit every consignee of the imported tea within the colonies and have them reject the tea. This would send back the taxed tea and have the East India Company, along with the British government, lose money and hopefully understand the position of the colonists. However, this was a bold strategy that didn't play out too well. There were 4 consignees in total. 1 in Philadelphia, 1 in New York, 1 in Charleston, and 1 in Massachusetts. And one by one, the patriot groups were able to successfully persuade these consignees of Philadelphia, New York, and Charleston, but not Massachusetts. The governor of Massachusetts at the time, Thomas Hutchinson, said no to the colonists and proceeded to let the tea ships of England stay in the Boston Harbor. This decision by Thomas Hutchinson eventually led to the Boston Tea Party. And on the 16th of December, 1773, when the British colonists were finally told about Hutchinson's decision, they came up with a new plan. This new plan was to gather a small group of patriots from the Sons of Liberty, led by Samuel Adams, have them all dress up as Mohawk Indians, and on midnight of the same day, December 16th, 1773, board the 3 tea ships on the Boston Harbor and empty them of all their tea crates. And when midnight came on that historical day, this small group of patriots boarded the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver, emptying those ships of the 342 crates they possessed. Nearly $1 million in today's currency. However, these patriots did their mission so meticulously that no damage was done to the ships, not even the logs to board of them. The only damage done was to the British government and their tax on tea. This sent the message that the British colonists in America were truly done with the British government's tax on everything, and that they would take it no more. This action done by Samuel Adams and a small group from the Sons of Liberty pushed the King of England to put into full effect the Coercive Acts of 1774, which were established to punish and block all trade into the Boston Harbor until the East India Company was paid back in full by the Bostonians. From there, the British government and the American colonists went back and forth in conflict, eventually leading to the American Revolution, not 16 months after the Boston Tea Party.